Hey writer friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Holly. I'm a writer aspiring to be a published author. And in today's video, I will be sharing my top 10 writer life hacks. So I know you guys are like me and your writer life is a busy life. You don't have very much time to do everything that you want to do. You know, writing isn't just writing, it's brainstorming, outlining, drafting, editing, handling your social media platform, trying to learn and improve your craft, trying to read books, trying to engage with other people. Like, it's just crazy, right? So we all need a little bit of help. We all need a couple life hacks and kind of like an ultimate planning guide. So I've come up with 10 tips to try to help you get things done and make life happen. Tip number 1 is to batch similar tasks together. So this has been a lifesaver for me. It's one of the things I'm doing right now is I'm batching filming my YouTube videos, because that's something that I struggle with sometimes, is finding that quiet time when no one else is here for me to, bust out all these videos. So batching tasks that are similar really help keep you in that mindset, help keep you from being distracted, and can help you be more productive. It can be something non-writing related that will help with your writing life, such as, batching and doing all of your chores, at once, and then you can free up your time to focus on writing. Or it can be just planning out all of your social media posts for the whole month so that you don't have to think about it every day and you don't have to worry about what you're gonna post and which sites you're gonna post on. Which ties into tip number 2, plan for the week ahead. So you don't want to be flailing around aimlessly, just like a chicken with their head cut off, trying to realize, oh, I forgot I have to do this, I need to do this, forgetting what you have to do and then messing up your deadline for things and realizing that other things are taking longer than you expected. So you want to have a plan. So you need to set yourself up for success and make sure you know what the week ahead is going to look like. So whether that is the week before, the weekend before, the night before, just planning out your week, writing down in a calendar or planner, or even just a couple post-it notes you got around. Just write down a couple things that you want or need to do every day, and that can help keep you on track. Goal number 3 is to be realistic. And then that means do not plan out 50 billion things to do on a Monday, after you came off of a hard weekend, and expect to get all of that done just in one day, 1 hour, whatever. You need to be realistic with your plans and the goals that you're setting for yourself. You don't want them to be so out of reach that you can't attain it and then you beat yourself up about it. You also want to make sure that you're not giving yourself too little to do, where now you're like, okay, I'm done, and then you're just kind of wandering around aimlessly throughout the day with your goals and not really focusing and honing in on what you need to get done every day. Goal number 4, adjust your plans as needed. So with that, life happens and things are gonna come up that you didn't expect. And so you have to expect the unexpected. You have to realize that things might come up that will take longer than you expected. You have to expect that things are gonna happen that you didn't plan out, and that's okay that they're gonna take up time that you didn't plan for. So you need to give yourself that grace when something happens to disrupt that balance, to disrupt your schedule, and to maybe take away a little bit of your time, take away some of that energy, which can take away from writing. Goal number 5, which is also kind of tied into that, is to start fresh when you get off track. So if you had a bad day, don't let it ruin the next day and then just be like, well, I'll start next week. And then even sometimes too, don't let one thing, especially if it's at the beginning of the day, don't let it ruin the rest of your day. Don't say, oh, well, I'll just start tomorrow. No, you need to start right now. Whenever I would be in kind of a funk or in a bad mood, I tell myself, what's gonna happen? Well, I'm not gonna be like this forever. I'm not gonna feel this way. I'm gonna be able to get out of this funk. I'm gonna be happy, so why not do it right now? Why wait? And that kind of helped me by telling myself, suck it up, buttercup, you got this, get out of this funk now. Why did you want to stay in this space that you're in? And so I feel like that really helped. It's also kind of how I tie into people that are really mean. And I'm like, why do you want to be so evil? Why do you want to be like that? But yeah, so start fresh. Don't be in the rut that you're in. Don't stay there for too long. Goal number 6 is to get started with the small stuff to gain momentum. So especially once you're coming off of a rut, it's going to be hard to get back into things. If something happened that drained your energy, you're not gonna look and be like, oh, I have to write for 2 hours today, or I have to write 1,000 words. That's my goal. That might not happen. You know, maybe you need to be like, okay, I'm just gonna write for 10 minutes. That's what I did one day when I was really tired after work, and I'm like, well, my goal for camp is to edit 8 pages, like that's a lot. But I'm like, no, just sit down and edit for 10 minutes. And I didn't even give myself a page count. And I just said, just sit down and edit for 10 minutes. If you're too tired, you can stop. And so that really helped me, because then I didn't end up writing, I did end up editing for a little bit longer. And it helped me because I kind of broke it up. I took little baby steps, and I didn't just, tell myself, well, you have to do all these 8 pages. Like, then I probably wouldn't have even done anything. Goal number 7, touch your planner before you touch your phone. Now, this all ties into how we're drawn to social media and we're glued to our phones. That's my problem. I was starting to get out of the habit, and I have fallen back into the habit thanks to like mobile games and all my puzzle things that I'm playing, that I'm like, oh, I can play it now because it's been overnight. I need to not do that. And then I'm just scrolling through social media in the morning, like while still in bed before I actually get up. And it's like, there's probably not some good content that I'm consuming. I'm just diving into other people's lives instead of just like starting fresh with my own. And so that's what I need to do instead, is have my planner by my nightstand and look at that first, see what my goals are for the day, my mission criticals, the things I want to focus on, and then I can touch my phone. So make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're focusing on yourself before getting drawn to other people. Goal number 8, which is especially important if you're doing all of these other life hacks, and that is to take breaks. You need to take breaks so that you prevent burnout, so that you prevent just being overwhelmed with everything that you have to do, everything that I rattled off at the beginning that like don't include writing, that is involved in the writer life. That's a lot of stuff that you don't expect, and probably a lot of things that like you don't know how much time it takes, and so that brings about all those unexpected things. And so giving yourself breaks and kind of giving yourself moments of self-care throughout the day, throughout the week, that will help prevent you from, feeling too fatigued to do anything, and then prevent you from writing for like weeks and getting into those ruts and slumps. Goal number 9 is to plan your day the night before. I kind of touched on this before, but everything's tying in together, which is kind of cool with all of these writer life hacks, is that, if you have your planner by your bedside and you're reviewing and writing down all the things that you want to do the next day, then when you wake up, your planner is there to look at and to focus on and to assess all of your goals. So I love that idea. It's kind of the same mentality as packing your lunch the night before, laying out your clothes the night before. If you want to work out, laying out your workout clothes, sleeping in your workout clothes. That's what some people do. So like, you want to set yourself up for success. And so planning for the day, like just the night before, is going to help you do that. And lastly, tip number 10 is to celebrate your success no matter how small the achievement is. So we writers are way too hard on ourselves. We think, okay, if we don't have a book out like yesterday, like we have failed, we're done. Oh my God, I lost followers, I lost subscribers, oh my gosh, I didn't post every day on Instagram or something. Like whatever it is that you feel like you have failed at is actually probably a success. So, oh, well, did you come out with a video? Did you make a post? That's a success. You need to celebrate even the small successes. Maybe you didn't even make any posts, but you engaged with other people on their posts and, kind of started building up that relationship. Everything can be seen as a success, and you need to reward yourself for it and celebrate those small achievements, because it will help keep you on track, help keep you focused, and give you motivation to reach those bigger goals, the author life goals that we all want to achieve. All right, you guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you found these hacks helpful. Please let me know in the comments down below which life hacks you currently implement or which ones you would like to implement. Please give this video a big thumbs up and click subscribe to support my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Writing down in a calendar?